Welcome to By Design, I'm Laurel Moorhead. On each episode, we pick an emerging idea or situation or event, and then we try to look at it and understand it through the lens of design. By Design is a product of Ammunition in San Francisco.
Check it out. I call it.
When multi-platinum hip-hop artist Nas was growing up in the housing projects in Queensbridge, he probably wouldn't have guessed that in 3 decades, Harvard would ask to create a HipHop FellowShip in his name. But it's happening.
Yeah, it's whatever.
Which brings us to the subject of this episode, designing a home for hip-hop at Harvard. Nas thinks that bringing hip-hop into Harvard is not only important for people who love the music, but for those who might be critical of it too.
A lot of people would think, oh, it's just the music, oh, it's too vulgar, it's too this or that, but that music represents the world. That music represents our youth. So when you don't pay attention to it, you kind of missing out on your youth. The same youth that you want to protect, you need to understand them by understanding the music they listen to.
Marcelina Morgan, director of the Hip Hop Archive at Harvard, says if you're going to design a home for hip hop at a place like Harvard, the first thing you need to understand is hip hop's unique approach to criticism and critique.
The heart of hip hop is the critique. It's about, are you working at the highest possible level? Are you practicing? You can't be a hip hop artist without a lot of practice. Hip hop really does redesign what the notion is. So your competition is with yourself, it's with others, but it's not about just you, which is very much what happens in the academy. It's about your contribution to the world as well.
So who is this house of hip hop designed for? It's designed for people like Boston-based rapper Jared Bridgman. Bridgman, who's applying for the fellowship, grew up in Boston, and in addition to producing his own music, he also spends time with young artists, teaching an after-school hip-hop program at Prospect Hill Academy in Cambridge.
If someone is 8 years old and they can tell you what a bar is, what a loop is, what a sequence is, what it means to truncate a sample, before they learn, if you want to be a rapper, you got to be a thug, have your pants hanging down around your thighs, and you have to carry a gun. Better music will come from it. Yeah, start that over. Fabrice's, hey, Fernandez.
Trying to scan my exams, understand the versatile child. I'm running wild, I can find. Now you better bow down, cause I run rounds. The relevance is irrelevant to my etiquette. I represent on my intelligence with every mic I read.
Wow. Can somebody tell me the story of Fabrice's verse? To, have gone out and seen the world, that transcends hip hop. But hip hop is my way of reeling them in. And once I get them in, it's almost like it's life coaching, thinly veiled as a hip-hop workshop, you know what I mean?
My generation pays more attention to trending topics. If it's not trending, then the knowledge on it is microscopic. That's all I got.
Oh my God. What sort of impact is this fellowship designed to have? For Harvard professor Henry Louis Gates, developing skills that artists can go out and build a career on is what it's all about.
I would think that among the takeaways from the era of hip-hop would be the values of and the possibilities for entrepreneurship. And I don't think there's been a period, a cultural movement, or an art form that so specifically nurtures and encourages people who are economically disenfranchised. The extension of the American dream through economic freedom, ambition, individual will, through the model of hip-hop, is certainly something that I hope will be stressed in its most positive way.
Whether it's Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five on double-digit inflation of the 70s, Tupac on his mother's drug addiction, or Jay-Z and his 99 Problems, from an artistic, social, and economic perspective, hip-hop is a connective tissue.
I just want to say, because this is our last public event, and there are some thank yous I want to do. First of all,
Hip-hop represents fast life, and for the most part, so hopefully they see, there's a slow down period and there's more to it than just running through it fast. It's a marathon. You see Harvard and hip-hop together. I hope that it says something to the younger me's out there. It speaks to them in a way like there's more to the future than what we're racing to. Hopefully this gives hope on an educational level.
They tattoo my body with the symbol for hope. My city need it, my family need it, my people need it, the whole world need it. My city need it, My family need it, my people need it, the whole world